Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another Keelgottime video, and today, because Keel's got some time, we're going to be reacting to Drewski never thought Jake Paul would go this far. Now, I mean, we ourselves, we reacted to a video on the whole Drewski skit thing where he was playing Erica Kirk. So I'm guessing Jake Paul I don't actually know what he's done or if he's made a reverse skit, but from the thumbnail of this video, it looked like he was doing blackface. But I don't know if he's actually done that, so we're just gonna watch and see. Yeah, let's get Lego.
If Drewski can do whiteface, then why can't I do blackface? If he can paint himself white as a joke, then why can't I paint myself black as a joke?
You can, but just don't be, surprised when the whole internet's in an uproar. Damn! And you got niggas out here trying to chop your head off. Like, there's repercussions. Look at how much backlash Drewski faced. Like, you can do it, but there's gonna be repercussions.
By May 1981, Larry Holmes was 37-0 with 27 knockouts.
That man, Larry,
he was the WBC heavyweight title holder, the Ring Magazine champion holder, and the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. In other words, he had the right to the heavyweight crown, a claim that he had since 1980. But then there was another guy. His name was Jerry Cooney. He was up and coming. He was a power puncher. He was 24-0 out of New York, and he had beat some pretty good fighters at this time. He had destroyed Ron Lyle, then Jimmy Young. He had a challenge in front of him.
Bro, just look at like the physique of the fighters back then. Like, that is today's average male physique.
He had to beat former heavyweight champion Ken
just
Norton,
how that
who had
dynamics
beat Muhammad Ali
changed.
in the past.
Serious contender. Piecing it.
And in May 1981, that fight would come into reality. But what happened? He beat Norton's ass within 54 seconds.
Damn.
Woo! After this fight, there was this whole idea of Jerry Cooney being the Great White Hope. And this is important for this video because there hadn't been a heavyweight champion since 1959 when Ingemar Johansson out of Sweden knocked out Floyd Patterson. So the world wanted to see this fight happen. And indeed, it happened in 1982. And indeed, that fight would happen on Friday, June 11th, 1982 in Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. But before these guys started to fight, something interesting happened.
Defying decades of boxing tradition, the champion was introduced before the challenger.
The undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Larry Holmes.
This was the first time in the history of boxing that a heavyweight champion was introduced before the challenger was, which showed so much disrespect to Larry Holmes. Not only that, they both got the same amount of money for the fight, which also signaled racism to Holmes' camp. But we all know how the fight ended, right?
I'm not here.
Holmes knocked Cooney out in the 13th round. But you guys are asking...
Wait. Let me go back. Sorry. I feel like I missed something.
This was the first time in the history of boxing that a heavyweight champion was introduced before the challenger was, which showed so much disrespect to Larry Holmes.
Okay. Larry Holmes, champion. He was introduced first, and he's seen it as disrespect when it's like, nigga, I'm the champion. Like, I should be like all eyes on me type shit. Okay. But instead, him who had the good cut, I forgot his name, sorry. The sick come up, was knocking niggas out. He got the big all eyes on me. I'm the last one to walk out, step into the ring. Like, I don't know what that was. That's the big man walk right there. That's the big man walk right there. That is
only that, they both got the same amount of money for the fight, which
And
also
they were paid the same amount. Okay.
signaled
Okay.
racism
I see the issues now.
to Holmes's camp. But we all know how the fight ended, right?
Yeah. Okay. I see now. I see.
Holmes knocked Cooney out.
I see.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm gonna start with this loop that I made here.
Out in the 13th round. But you guys are asking,
13 rounds? Damn.
what in the hell does this have to do with Drewski, right?
He's right, you know.
Like Larry Holmes in 1981, Drewski is in his prime. He's the undisputed king of internet comedy. Nobody can touch him. Nobody can see him.
Okay.
He's on another level. There's Drewski, and then
That I kind of agree with. Yeah, in the internet comedy space, Drewski's he is on his own level.
there's everybody else. His skits are amazing. They're like sociological case studies that even sociologists themselves have not even thought about. Look at Drewski's work with the NASCAR skit, or the Black Hebrew Israelites, or the megachurch pastors. These are all brilliant. His comedy, while offensive, has a message to whoever who's watching, and that message is a hard truth. But his biggest skit today, in my honest opinion, was that about Erica Kirk. Drewski's skit really pissed off the right. Its traction
Yeah, they really upset people. really upset people with this one. Yeah, I remember the Mega Church skit. That was fucking jokes.
on Instagram right now
Jokes.
is at 94.6 million views.
Damn.
But this isn't the first time that Drewski's skit pissed off somebody.
Drewski did whiteface. It's funny, but it seems like people are saying if a white person did blackface, that it wouldn't be okay.
Only one way to test it out.
You see, this is Drewski's NASCAR skit. And of course, he put on whiteface. Look who is here being critical about it. That's Logan Paul. You see, he's saying, yeah,
Sorry,
this
guys.
skit
Sorry,
is
sorry.
funny, but would people be upset if it was blackface? Just stick with me. See, that is Logan Paul, famous YouTuber, who is the brother of, you guessed it, Jake Paul.
Sick.
Jake Paul knows how to get to the bag. He would do anything. YouTube, he'll box. I mean, he knows how to do a whole bunch of stuff. And he seems like he's super rich. He has no real interest in being pissed off about what Drewski is doing. But there's a problem. Drewski is just too big and too popular as a comedian and being black for anybody to say something about it. But there is somebody who wants to be that great white hope for Drewski.
I want to ask you something because I've been over the last couple of days.
See. Before he even fucking gives his point, yeah. Let me tell you why he's wrong. Bro, let me tell you why he's wrong. If he's doing this in response to Drewski doing his, if he's gonna do blackface in response to Drewski doing whiteface, yes, it's wrong. Yes, it's wrong, nigga. I mean, you can do what you want, but like now the reason you're doing it, it's like we're just being petty now. You get me? If you were gonna make you had your plans to do your whole other skit, ain't got nothing to do with Drewski. Maybe it still came out after Drewski's whiteface skit. Cool, whatever, blah blah blah. But it's a whole separate thing, you know, whatnot. Then I'd be like, yeah, okay, we can't hate on him. Like, what are we really gonna say? Drewski did it, Jake done it. Hey ho, is what it is. But if you're doing it in response, that's where shit just starts to get messy, bro. Like, don't you just doing
calling makeup artists and I was gonna do a response to this and like go and do like the full on
Darker?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and do it and just do it back because why not?
Yeah.
Like, are we on the same playing field? Like,
I think if there's a way to do it, oh, singing in well, this even this sentence. But if there's a way to do it, I've been here many times. If there's a way to do it, I think
Sorry, one sec, y'all. Give me one sec.
yeah, I think there needs to be some black support for well, there's even this.
I'm
like,
sorry, I gotta hear what he said.
calling makeup artists, and I was gonna do a response to this and like go and do like the full on
Darker?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and do it and just
Darker? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say blackface. You're gonna go darker? Yeah.
do it back because why not?
Yeah.
Like, are we on the same playing field? Like,
I think if there's a way to do it, oh, singing in well, this even this sentence. But if there's a way to do it, I've been here many times. If there's a way to do it, I think I think there needs to be some black support for the care.
See, Jake Paul wants to do what Jerry Cooney did many years ago, which is he wants to challenge Drewski as the white guy to put black people in their place. Now, this has happened historically, especially in sports. There was Jack Johnson.
He wants to be the white guy to put black people in their place. In the 21st century. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
Johnson in 1908, who was the heavyweight title holder, and there was the former heavyweight champion James Jeffries, a former undefeated champion who came out of retirement to fight Johnson, and it didn't work out well. He also got his ass whooped.
Got him!
But at least in the case of James Jeffries and Jerry Cooney, they were boxers, which is interesting because Jake Paul is that.
I thought he was a boxer.
That's right. Isn't Jake Paul a boxer?
This is like Drewski's a comedian. And, you know, I really don't know who you are. I don't know if you're the boxer. I don't know who you really are. But I don't know if you're a comedian or not. But I never heard of you, so I don't think you're a comedian.
You see, this is interesting. Drewski is so powerful, and he's pissing.
I see that point, but then it's like, what? So niggas can't switch up just because I go swimming every weekend. I can't hop on the court and play basketball. Like, come on, people. Come on. And I'm not defending it. But I'm just saying, like, talk about, aren't you the boxer? And what if he was? Like, I think all in all, these niggas are just entertainers. But yeah, at that point, I can't get behind.
People off that you have boxers who are now fighting people coming into internet comedy trying to make a skit because they have.
Yeah, no, he's been in the internet though. He's not. Yes, he's now a boxer, but come on, guys, come on. He grew up on fucking YouTube. Like, he's one of the biggest YouTubers. Like, come on.
The Great White Hope. They feel because Drewski is a comedian and he's doing whiteface and he's making fun of Erica Kirk, that somehow, some way, that gives them the authority to come after Drewski so that they can make a skit of their own making fun of black people. But see, there's a problem.
In actuality, it's a lot smaller than it might seem. What I'm trying to say is that whiteface and blackface are not comparable because only one of them has a historical context behind it. That's
exactly.
Blackface.
That was the other point. I was waiting to speak on it until it was brought up.
It was used as a tool to dehumanize people, as a means of upholding a racial hierarchy that keeps one group at the top and another way down at the bottom. It wasn't just for the sake of comedy, it was also used to reinforce the fact that a group of people were subhumans. They were inferior to us. They don't deserve equality, and that's why it's okay to mock their features and just mock them in general.
Right.
Whiteface does not have any of that. So even though both of these two terms, right, whiteface and blackface, they exist in a literal sense, only one of them is actually real, and that would be blackface.
You see, doing whiteface has never been made to dehumanize white people, but blackface has been made to dehumanize black people. And see, Jake Paul is saying that, oh, this is a time for equality now. I can go out and do blackface. Let me get my makeup artist to go out and show who I really am, because how I really feel. And we already know that because Jake Paul checks all the boxes. He's a MAGA supporter. Brother already had a problem with the NASCAR skit. So now,
heaven, I'm in heaven. When we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
Joseph says, what time's the giveaway? Giveaway is at 5:30.
now here is Jake Paul.
Okay, right. Boom. Just like you just said, the NASCAR skit. That there, he was more talking about a group, if I wasn't mistaken. He was more talking about like that group of people that are like that, just like he done with the mega church shit. But in this this new skit, he's coming after one specific lady who was like just making herself look crazy on the internet.
Damn.
So it's like, and you want to do blackface in response? Like, what? Who are you gonna? Unless you do Obama, like, who are you gonna intimidate? Not intimidate. Imitate. That's the word. Imitate. Who are you gonna imitate? Like, oh, why am I pressing escape? Play.
Opportunity to come out and be the great white hope. He's gonna stand up for white people, and since the black person did it, it automatically gives me the opportunity to do it. But whiteface has never been historically discriminatory towards whites. It just hasn't. And the reason why the skit went so viral was not because of the black community. It was because of all people. The skit was on point. It matched up exactly to how she behaves. It mimicked the way that she is on camera. It mimicked her mannerisms. So it really wasn't mimicking her as a white person so much as it was mimicking her as an individual. She just happened to be white, the same way that Drewski mimics Hebrew Israelites, the same way that Drewski mimics megachurch pastors. But then let's talk about this.
And the thing is, Drewski is offensive by design. That is his brand.
Right,
In every
right.
single one of his videos, he's punching at a demographic of people, and that's why he's so popular, because people like his offensive jokes. So when you ask me if he can get away with doing whiteface, but why can't I get away with doing blackface, it ties back to the golden rule of offensive comedy. That being that a joke has to be funnier than it is offensive.
Drewski's comedy is definitely offensive by design. It's not racially biased. That's just
See this? If hella people was in uproar about this shit, you know, I mean, still, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd still think they're all wrong, but more justified. I understand. He's coming after, like he said, a whole demographic of people.
Does. And if you are going to make a blackface skit, it has to be more funny than it is offensive. And this is my issue here with Jake Paul or Logan Paul. Number one, when Drewski did the Black Hebrew Israelite skit, were you offended?
No.
When Drewski made fun of black megachurch pastors, were you offended?
No.
And I want to build onto this whole other point. You see, here's what Jake Paul and Logan Paul are trying to do, and what white people are trying to do a lot on social media. There's this idea that if Jake Paul does this skit, that he will be canceled, that making fun of black people or doing blackface is going to destroy him.
Cancelled, destroyed. No. Will it be shunned for a while on the internet? Yeah, probably, but cancelled. I feel like you can't cancel nobody. Like, you can't fully just up and straight up cancel a nigga from the internet. You can't do that, bro. Um, yeah, he'll face backlash. Will he care about it? No, because the amount of money he'll be putting in from it will swat all that shit to the side. So, yeah.
His career. I disagree. You want to know why?
Jake, you got to come up. Come here. Come on. You got to.
Mr. Trump, we need more factories like this thriving all over the country, and I know he's going to be the one to bring that here to us. I know God is with us.
If anything, this is virtue signaling to the MAGA base, to the extreme right, that listen, I'm proud to be a white person, and how dare these black people make fun of us. Jake Paul is already extremely rich. He already has a lot of money. The people who buy his fights or support him are going to do so. And in fact, more white people are going to support him even more. He won't lose any brand deals. He'll probably gain more brand deals. And being on the right and being extremely white on the right is the most financially lucrative thing that a Caucasian person can do right now. And he understands that if he does this.
Okay. Yes, that does change the dynamics a bit if he does this video. I didn't realize he was like so leaning heavy into the politics of America and just the political side of shit. I didn't know he was leaning heavy into that. So
this, number one, is going to give him a lot of publicity. Number two, publicity as a content creator brings in money. This skit has the ability to be as big
to
as
make a good couple M's, boy.
Larger, which is going to drive, number one, more money, more opportunity for Jake Paul. And we've already seen the writing on the wall. Nick Fuentes, a guy who has been literally blacked out of the market for so many years on social media, has started making a lot of money being on the white right. We've seen it with Charlie Kirk, making a lot of money on the white right. White people are going to look for equality even when it's not there to prove a point. But ultimately, in the long run, Jake Paul will end up like the other failed great white hopes. And the reason for it is this. You're simply not qualified to be doing skits. You're not on Drewski's level. You're not a comedian. You're not known for doing this. If anything, the skit blows up in his face regardless of the attention. But I do want you guys to know that there are many great white hopes coming down the pike. White people want their own version of Drewski. They already got their own version of the president, Donald Trump. They've already gotten their own version of Martin Luther King and Charlie Kirk. Now they're looking for their white version of Drewski. And somebody will step up to the plate, even if it's somebody who has no comedy experience like Jake Paul. So black people better get ready. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy. Oh shit.
Oh gosh. Even more division between us humans. Lovely. Even more fighting, even more negativity. Wonderful stuff. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think down below. Do you think it's okay for Jake to make a blackface skit? Maybe you do. Let me hear your thoughts and reasons. As again, y'all heard mine. I think it's I think if he's doing it in response, it's a terrible idea. Even if he just does it anyway, terrible idea. But hey ho. 2 videos dropping every single day, 5:15 UK time, so make sure you pull it tomorrow because I'll see you then. Peace, love, and prosperity. I'm gone.